go to the first one. These ones here, probably the best deal. Actually, I just realised that we're about to drive past DFO and it's going to be open for like half an hour more, so we may as well go there. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. Now, I went to Sydney, I want to say it's been like 2 weeks now. Would have got the video last week, but on the way home, I just happened to be getting sent past the outlets because I was coming from Belmore, and last second decision I went in there. And when I say last second decision, I want to say it was like 5:45. And they shot at 6, so I just went bam. So let's do that. When I first got in there, I saw OG Structures in the violet colorway. Straight away I'm interested, but I thought I'd keep looking. Then I saw the Billie Eilish Air Force Ones, and if I'm being honest, they're really nice. It's just they were 150, so is that retail? Are they 200 because they're a collab? I'm not sure, but they're really nice. If I saw them on the back wall and you got the extra 50% off, look, if I got them for about $100, I probably would have grabbed them. But there was also the Air Max 1 Dirty Denim. Now, I don't particularly like this colorway. I love Air Max 1s, I don't like this colorway. But I've had an idea to customize one of them for ages, and I've been keeping an eye on Sneaker Dunk. They're not that expensive, but I've just been keeping an eye on it just to make sure, right? And they just happen to be in the outlets. So, and I think I'd been looking like very recently again at it to see where the price is. So to see them in the outlets, it's kind of like, hey, you should probably do this. We've been thinking about it for a minute, let's do it. Sakai, Ambush, Blazers, just sitting there. Not Ambush, are they Ambush? The ones that look like Inspector Gadget on the back, I can't even remember, they may not be Ambush, but the Sakai Blazers were definitely there. Had OG like Hirachis in the purple colorway for $80, like, and I'm pretty sure there was money off at the end, because when I did make a purchase, like, shit worked out cheaper than I worked out. So, but from there we did get a couple things, but just again, like, I'm just about to leave and I'm like, there's Adidas right by the escalator, that's new, let's go check that out. Because I believe prior to that Adidas store, it was just like this random store that had a big Adidas sign, but it was like an in-sport type, I don't know, but that's new to since I've been there last. And we checked it out. was a bunch of crazy stuff, a lot of collabs sitting at the Adidas factory outlet. You had Sean Witherspoon, you had random skate collabs I never heard of, M&M collabs, like M&M the chocolate, not the rapper, or they wouldn't be sitting. And there was these weird lime green NMDs, which if I hadn't have bought like 4 other pairs that day, I may have bought, but I did buy 4 pairs that day, so couldn't do it, couldn't justify it. I'm doing the math. I see the Dunks, $65, even though they're a size 9, I gotta get them. The Air Max ones, I never really liked that colorway, but always been checking for it when it goes to like a cool price. So, because I want to do something and customize them a little bit, and then to see them for 160 is crazy, because I've almost pulled the trigger on them like 100 times, right? Again, not quite my size, we're looking at 9.5s, but I can make that work. And then we go in the Adidas store and it's 40% off already reduced prices. You get like NMDs for like $100. There was a time where NMDs and like Ultra Boost and all that sort of stuff was hype. Now it's like 40% off already reduced prices. It was crazy. There was an all hemp pair of Campus that I thought about buying, get that nostalgia big puffy fit. I've been looking at them for a minute. Oh man, there was so many collabs that were just like crazy prices, bro, like crazy prices. Sean Witherspoons, everything, and it's like, yeah, if you remember, you get an extra 40% on top of that. I was like, insane. I had to rein it in because I don't know how I'm gonna split this in terms of videos, but total from this trip I bought 4 pairs, so crazy. And I've got about 5 pairs on the way. I thought July was gonna be relaxed, but not the case. And what's crazy about the Adidas factory outlet was like those prices were pretty nuts. I feel like those prices were like 40% off, and then if you were an Adidas member, you got an additional 40% off. So you were getting like NMDs for under $100, which insane, because there was a point in time where NMDs were high. But we did get a purchase. I got 2 purchases, and I want to hope the receipt is in here because it didn't really make sense to me. I'd worked it out to where it'd be a certain price, and it was even cheaper again. That whole day, like when I went to Foot Locker, I got cheaper Jordan 3s. Went to the Bulldog store, I got a discount there. Discount here, it just kept coming. It was my lucky day. Okay, I think I do see the receipt. So let's go to the first one. These ones here, probably the best deal. Not my size, they're a size 9. It's the Dunk Low in the graffiti colorway. Retail on these was $165. They had a sales tag on there for $130, and then you got 50% off. So I got these for $65. Look, they're not the best colorway, let's be honest, but it's an absolute steal. Good quality leather. Oh, graffiti writer for years, so they kind of speak to me in that regard. But again, like, they're not my size, they're a little bit small for me, so I'll probably just hit up one of the mates that is a 9 and say, yo, you want to steal? The box is actually really cool with all the different graffiti styles on it. I just wish it had the lid, but $65. They were $160. That's crazy. Then we had another pair, and like I said, I've been checking on these at Sneaker Dunk for a minute. I want to customize them a certain way, and so I was like, I'll get 2 videos out of these. Easy. It is the Air Max 1 Dirty Denim. Now, the problem with these is the biggest size they had was a 9.5. Retail on these was $230. They had 160 on them, but they charged me $140. So all up, $205.50. Where, yeah, they charged me 50 cents for a bag. $205.50, where this pair alone was $230. There will be people that bought this for $230. I know people that have this, they bought it as soon as it came out. It is really good quality materials, if I'm being honest, as far as Nike goes. But I don't like the look of it at all. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to customize them. 9.5 is a little bit small for me, but I could probably wear a 9.5. The 9 in the dark, not so much, but absolute steals. And the Adidas store probably even had better steals, if I'm being honest, but I just already bought 4 pairs that day, plus a whole bunch of stuff at the Bulldog store. So I think for me it's not surprising that this is happening, because everything is sitting at the moment. So of course things would be going to their outlets and going crazy. This was one of the first times in a long time where there was like 5 or 6 different things that I was potentially looking at buying. Whether it be the Air Force One Billie Eilish, the OG Structures, the OG Huaraches for $80. I may even go back there. If they got the Huaraches for $80 and they scan up cheaper again like this did, crazy. But these are probably the best steals I've gotten from the outlets in years. It was a spur of the moment thing. What was it? I feel like it was a Wednesday, or I feel like it was a Monday. I just went in there on a random Monday with 15 minutes left to go. And I feel like I came out with a dub. Like, even if, this is a dirty word, but even if I was to resell the graffiti dunks, I feel like I could get $100 for them. So, and I paid 65. Not that I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit up one of my mates and like, yo, you want this? Everybody wins. This is going to be an entirely different episode. We're going to be doing something a little bit fancy with these. We're going to attempt it anyway. I've been watching a bunch of tutorials so I get it right and don't mess it up. If I do, it's $140 down the drain. But let me know what your thoughts are. Have you seen anything crazy in the outlets recently? I think when I was in Melbourne, they had the white cement Jordan 1s in the high. They were, I think they were down to 200. 2 days before when I got there, they were back to normal price. And there was only a 14. So, it's crazy. You're seeing things sit. We're going to have some fun with this. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. Peace. Did I buy 5? I might have bought 5. What did I buy? No, I bought the Jordan 3s. Palomino. I bought Air Max 1 Athletic Department. And then I bought this stuff. Plus I bought a bunch of stuff at the Bulldog store.